Hemos venido aquí a Alemania, estamos en Además. Esto es la casa de LD Systems, Palmer, Cameo y Gravity. Vamos a aprender un montón sobre el producto y sobre historia musical. Historia musical la que tienen aquí, donde vamos a encontrar curiosidades acerca de Michael Jackson. Tenemos por aquí guitarras de Jimi Hendrix, una carta donde están los 4 Beatles firmados. Tenemos copias del papel donde se escribió Bohemian Rhapsody. Es que es una pasada lo que hay aquí dentro. Mirad, si es que tienen hasta una caja fuerte de Gibson. Hay un montón. Mirad, venid por aquí. Pelo de John Lennon, la carta que os comentaba de los Beatles, uno de los pines originales, se hicieron 20 por cada componente de los Rolling Stones. Aquí tocaron los Beatles, esto es un club de aquí cerca. Esto es la patente, no sé si recordáis el videoclip donde Michael Jackson hace el fold, pues esta es la patente de ese mecanismo. Son unos auténticos amantes de la historia y mola un montón encontrar sitios así. Pues estamos aquí en el showroom de Cameo de Además y tenemos a Darius, which is product specialist for Cameo.
We have a lot of different products. We have static lights, moving lights.
Which is your favorite product?
It's the entire Zenith series.
Okay.
It's our W600.
Son focos que bañan de luz espacios, paredes, y se utilizan muchísimo en teatros o también para luz arquitectónica.
In the Zenith series we have different sizes and different, let's say, LED configuration.
Okay.
Let's say this is the standard version. It has 40 times 15 watt RGB white LEDs.
Okay.
But we have
RGB, this is very important.
It's very important, you can mix colors. We have also an SMD version which has, well, I don't know, 500-ish SMDs RGB white. And this is even more flooding the area. For this unit, we have now here a fixed beam angle about something like 18 degrees, and you can change the beam angle by adding magnetic filters. This unit is more for, let's say, illuminating object. This one is also like for show applications. You can use it as a strobe, as a color strobe, and so on. So this one is more like show lighting. This is more like illuminating, something like
architectural lighting. Hemos venido aquí a Alemania también a hablar de Gravity. Estamos con Volker. I say it right?
Very good, very good.
Very good.
It's Volker.
Which are the most successful stands and which are the newest?
We have some speaker stands that come in a set, you know, with our big round base and just basically the pole on top. On the other hand, newest products.
The glow stands.
It's intelligent. You know, when you turn the stand off, and even if you unplug it,
it remembers
the color
that you like the most.
Exactly. We also for sure can dim, you know, depending on what kind of guitar you have.
Okay.
You can outshine some sections. And it's also the one where you can use and place acoustic guitars, which doesn't work, unfortunately, for the A-frame. This is for electro basses and electro guitars.
You told me that you're a keyboard guy.
Yes.
And you like the most the keyboard stands.
My favorite product right now is got to be the multi-keyboard stand. It is not even just for keyboards. For sure you can place your keyboards as you can see, but the arms are basically completely movable. We have 4 tiers here. And we got these as a separate item, which means you can just place
one here,
smaller
one
stuff
here.
there, like a mixer, groove boxes and stuff. For sure the tiers are also changeable in height. You can change the tilt. And also another thing, very nice, especially when you have extreme tiltings like that. This one you can use for, you know, instruments, and you just click it in and you're ready to go.
Pues aquí tenemos a Mario, que es el especialista de producto de Palmer. We know very well Palmer for being best brand for changing direct boxes. You launched the River series, which you can find almost an answer for every problem that you could have. What more has Palmer?
Palmer does, as you just said, a lot of products, mainly for stage and for studio. If you're a producer or if you're a musician on stage, you always will encounter problems like noise, and then you gotta split sometimes signals, or you gotta get a lot of signals only in 2 channels, and therefore we have this River series, you know? All these products, everyone does something else. They look all the same, but on the end they have different names, and they have some cool features here and there, and you know, everyone is worth getting into, but you should watch the video then.
We have Soaker, which is the new edition for Palmer.
First of all, it works analog.
Okay.
It's 0 digital. Like the only digital thing in there is relay switching, which has nothing to do with the signal. Nowadays, a lot of people have impulse responses, like IRs, but this is no IR. We are very known.
Analog,
we are very known for our speaker simulator, like PDI 09, PDI 03. That's how we were born. We worked a little bit on these analog sounds, but actually they're almost the same as the old one, just a little more modern.
Names as Memphis, Liverpool, Hamburg, Nashville,
We have it with the
Helsinki,
cities and
with the
rivers.
cities, and then the speaker tone.
Speaker tone is actually impressive.
Yeah.
You can, because speaker tone does something else. You want to hear your amp over different speakers. You need to have a lot of speakers, but here you can change the tone of this speaker. Here's a Celestion greenback in there. You can make this Celestion greenback sound different. It sounds maybe MIDI, too much mids, or you can open it up, make more highs or less highs. If you look inside here, you can see it. There are a lot of parts.
Yeah. It's there's a lot of stuff in there. It's quite heavy, and
Yeah.
that means that there's a lot inside.
Last cool things, if you have a lot of cool pedals, like expensive pedals, like reverbs in stereo or delays in stereo, you have an effect loop and you can put it in here and then you hear it over your headphones.
You can play your whole stage equipment at home, louder but quiet. Si tenéis alguna duda, como siempre, dejadla abajo en los comentarios y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. You can say bye bye, adiós.
Adiós.